What is this game called?
It's Gensokyo SkyDrift. We're playing, or just Gensou SkyDrift. We're playing a Touhou Mario Kart Double Dash.
Oh.
And we're gonna play versus because the campaign is for losers. I didn't mean to do that, obviously. I didn't press any of the face buttons. The human village. Okay,
What?
we're gonna just reset the game.
Oh,
Pull up a controller.
Oh.
Plug that into my Switch.
So kill cold.
Yo! Do we have a cord?
Yep.
Does it accord with your values?
Yeah, it does. It's red.
Oh, good.
Sokomoto. Gensoko.
Put
Here
the
we go.
small child to yell, "That's racist!" Kokomo. Then we'll take it slow.
Are there any men? None. No men, huh?
There's no men allowed in Gensokyo.
Do they just not have magic? Or is it because one man allowed in here would just like ravage a whole bunch of them?
They have to keep them behind the barrier.
Yeah.
They've all got different stats.
Balance technical. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I think I like this one's stats the best.
They've all got different stats. Just like in real life, all the women have different stats.
That's true. We got Mari.
Mari Circuit?
Not Mario Circuit. Mari Circuit.
Who's Mari?
Well, there's a Marissa.
Is there a forest of magic?
There's a forest of
Oh my god,
magic.
there is. Is there a human village?
Oh my god, there is. But there's no way they would have a Scarlet Devil mansion. Whoa!
Oh.
Okay, Lost Bamboo Thicket. You got Yokai.
Oh my god.
You got Seiran.
That's from Final Fantasy IV.
That's from Final Fantasy 6. That's from Final Fantasy 12. You got Heart. So you
Is this so that we
A,
can just look up every character's dress?
No,
for the
you know what?
entire
They
game?
actually have like a move around the 3D model thing, like how they did in Smash Brothers, where you could look up Daisy's dress in the menu thing.
Of course.
Except they've designed it so that you can't tilt the camera that far on purpose.
Oh.
So that Touhou's a surprisingly
tantalizingly close.
Touhou's a surprisingly modest franchise for exclusive woman cast. We're gonna have to. I don't know why the Switch likes to disconnect everyone's controller just to. Oh, you went back a menu? Let's see if you want to change controller order. No,
Right.
I'll tell you when I want to change it. We'll do it not even in the game. We'll do.
I
it
wonder
in
if
the
there's
menu
one
of the
family that's like just loves it. They're like, oh, thank God they let us change controller
Every-
order every time.
game. I want to be player 2 this time. I'm sure. I'm sure. She looks like she's got good hair. Yeah, I like the frog one. Oh, you're her.
Good spell and good mass. I was looking for a good green girl with a lot of mass.
We're all looking for that special green girl with a lot of mass.
Yeah.
Mm.
Abe says, Which button is drift, did you say?
B.
Oh, B is drift. Oh, because that's not where I want it to be.
Yeah.
I understand.
We put drift on B because that's not where you want it to be, so you'll remember, see?
Right.
I
Oh,
didn't put it where I wanted it to
okay.
be. We never thought of that!
because you would forget it was there. Oh, yeah.
Isn't this human village just like a human would live in it?
Man, I freaking wish.
Wouldn't you want to
Please.
retire to a human village?
I wish
One of
the
these days.
cast of this game would abduct me and take me to Human Village.
The whole cast.
Yeah,
We're one cast member short. We're not going.
right. They're like, look, we're about to start the race, but
So where is Cerno?
is there anyone?
They say who? I say the blue one. They say who? I say the ice blue one.
You say you got any women with mass?
I say I want a green mass woman.
Oh my god, the problem with using items is that I want it to be drift,
Yeah, me too.
and so I'm picking up bad habits.
I'm picking out
I
bad
just
apples.
shot some. That was a Touhou joke for all you weebs. This feels like
And that's how you
Pyra
surf to
and
victory, on the back of a friend.
Mithra.
Without even bothering to take your shoes off, you sick.
Because there's
Savage.
only enough magic. For two of us.
That wasn't even a burp, that was just a primal groan.
Oh no.
Okay, this is not the guy I'd played as on this level in
What the
campaign
hell?
or something, and I'm eating ass.
This is. Well.
What do you have to say about that, Andrew? How Not to Eat Ass in Class by Nickelodeon.
Whoa.
Did you see that?
No.
It was after How Not to Pass Gas in Class. Put a clip of that.
I wasn't able to find footage of this. Apparently, I'm not the only one looking for it. This is ironic, in light of the following joke.
And I'll put a clip of the ass-eating one. Oh, we couldn't find it? Well, it's there, I promise.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
I'm trying not to go in the lava right now. I can't even pay attention to this nonsense.
I'm just trying to have a nice little jam
I thought I was going to do a 360 off that thing, but nope.
I think that more
They just
racing
took pity on me.
games should double as platformer games. Like, you remember Sonic Adventure 2 was probably the best racing game ever because in multiplayer mode it was still just a fun platformer?
Yeah.
They should do that for more, like, if you're making a kart racer, it should be fun even if there aren't things to race against. Because otherwise you're just enjoying the scenery at breakneck speeds. Instead,
Maybe they should
have
warn
it
you.
be a challenge in and of itself, and then have that challenge compete with friends.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, you're in first?
Yeah, I've been
Oh, shit.
a lot of the time.
I fell off immediately very first action that I
Oh
took
my god.
in this round.
Whoa! Whoa!
This game will make you say, "Wowee, whoa!"
It will. Put that on the back of the
Oh,
box.
son of a! You can jump the track, but only if it disadvantages you. Only if it disadvantages you. You can on that curve. You can jump from the top one to the bottom one.
Well, that's no good.
Well, it's better than resetting you. I wouldn't want Lakitsu to show up.
Nothing's worse than when Lakitsu has to pull your ass out.
He always gives you a dirty look too.
This game is too hard.
Hey, I'm in second. Yeah, we switched places.
What the hell?
Is even this?
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Let's try it again. Look how moe we are. Okay. Try it again.
Put me in this drink. Finish.
Put me in the drink.
Ah.
Oh.
Should we change?
Wait, hold on. Maybe you want a different controller. Maybe you want to be player
Help.
2 and I could be player A.
Push A. She's got a lot of mass.
She's got a lot of ass, got a lot of mass.
Oh, it is. It's drift and mass. That's what I need.
Did you ever hear about the drift and mass?
Drift mass.
It was over Australia. It was really scaring everyone.
The drifting. It's like the garbage patch. Can you sing along to these songs? Are you that much of a weak?
La 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 da ba da 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 da.
Nice.
I told you I could.
That's the sound of the drifting mass.
I'd love all of this music. Honestly, I only play the Touhou games so that I don't feel like a poser listening to the music. Isn't it beautiful the way the cherry blossoms are popping up around us? Oops,
Yeah,
I
beautiful.
just went right off the edge. Oh yeah, Beautiful Joe is a real son of a bitch. Beautiful Joe's a real son of a bitch, I'll tell you what. Seems like the ones that have better drift are the flat-chested ones.
Yeah!
Because they have less to drag on the ground.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
Do you want to... I want to switch guys again, even though I just...
Damn it, who was I?
You are Pumbaa and Timon. Where do you want to go? Let's go to the human world. The outside world.
Oh.
The dinosaur world. Dinosaur realm. The dino realm. Dino realm.
This is where Sonic Adventure 1 took place.
It is. In the outside world.
In the outside world.
It's a long question. Is he in Mobius? Is he in real life? Where is he? He's in the outside world. Where God lives.
Yeah. Only gods and
The
Sonic live here.
Hyper-Uranian. Where Sonic and God live.
I can't.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, this is a good drift level.
What's happening to me?
Look at all the flying little
That was a lot of shit. There was just a wall there.
A lot of shit.
Play that back. What's happening to me?
Is it AVGN?
That was a lot of shit right there. There's a wall of shit. You ever take a shit on a racetrack? Well, I'd rather have a shit on my face than a shit on my ass.
That was not-
That's something he often says.
Is that it?
Damn it, I just went right off
That's his catchphrase.
I'd rather have a shit on. I would be so concerned if in one of the episodes he said that mid-rant.
I've had more fun playing with dog turds. Shredders my ass and splinters my balls.
I'd rather have a shit on my face than
Then a shit on my head, and then he reaches down and bites his underwear and rips him off his pants. I'm guessing you haven't seen any AVGN at all?
Nothing.
That's a shame. He has some funny stuff.
YouTube is bad for you. I'm sorry if I'm not.
Everyone unsubscribe right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you're
Don't
watching
touch a
this.
grass.
Grass. Ass.
I just got surpassed by 5 women.
You think you've been surpassed?
I need to learn the layout in advance. Give me a snance.
Give me a snance.
Give me a chance. Ooh, disco mode! Disco mama!
Hey, this game is too hard for me.
you gotta learn the layouts. For real. One thing you can give the Touhou franchise is they understand that video games are supposed to be something that you grow with. They're not supposed to be the thing that you pick up and destroy and forget and put down. It's like, it'll be there as long as you want it to be. There'll always be mountains to climb.
Like an incurable disease.
Just like dermatographia. It'll always itch you for years and years and years. Maybe a lifetime. I have dermatographia in real life, which is not that bad. It sounds worse than it is. It's just your skin gets itchy if you don't have an antihistamine. And I looked it up and I was like, how long am I going to have this for? And it was like, oh, it'll go away on its own within 5 to 8 years, unless it doesn't, in which case you have it for life. And I was like, shit, that was like 15 years ago I got this.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But
I still have hope. You never know. When I had COVID-19,
yeah,
I noticed I didn't have it at all for a week. I was like, I haven't taken my medicine for a week and I don't feel itchy at all. And I thought maybe it's because my white blood cells are up to better uses. But then I learned that I was secretly taking an antihistamine the whole time. It was like in one of the many things I was prescribed.
What?
And I felt stupid that I just didn't assume that would be the case.
I don't know how medicine works.
This level is hard.
You're telling me.
It's because the camera doesn't tilt up in time for me to see what's in the distance when you go up a curve. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
I just know that I've
Did I ahead of you?
every wall many times.
Oh, but 6th and 7th, man, we suck major ass. Let's go back to the basics.
This level is for that Kirby car.
The one that turns on a dime.
Yeah. What was that alarm?
That was the Awooga.
That was the suck-ass alarm.
Ooh, someone sucks ass. Awooga. This time we're going classic. We're gonna be Hakuremu and Miss Marissa Kasamase.
Light red with bunny ears. That's how I like them, I suppose.
And yes, I made up lyrics. He's hungry, hungry. That's why I like pizza pie. There's a lot.
Bing, ding, 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 dong.
Ooh, my ding ding dong.
It's a battle to the death. It's great when we can telegraph the turns a little bit.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing.
Shit! I just got nuked.
It's even great when there's not telegraph turns, but you know what's coming because you've played it 100,000 times.
I don't want to ever be that good at this game.
Hold on, 100,000? I think not. Oh, I just took that turn so clean. Poor Marissa was eating dirt.
I was playing Mario Kart 8 the other day because of all the new shit, you know? I'm just really not good at it, even still. And I was thinking that, like, I'm glad that I play it so infrequently that I can still be bad at it. Because, like, Double Dash, we just put it in, we beat it in, like, 2 sittings, you know?
Yeah.
That game is a part of our soul.
Right,
we played
right.
it way too
Well,
damn
yeah,
much.
when you suck at it, it just means you got more time to grow with it.
Right, yeah. Or if it's big enough, it means you have time to grow with it. And suddenly in Mario Kart, there's like more stages than I can ever imagine.
That's why I'm pleased with this game, is there's room to grow with it. I might suck now, but just you wait and see after 600 sitting down to poop sessions with it.
Huh. I don't think I'd be able to poop like this.
Right, perhaps not this one. But I'm sure I'll get more time in. I'll play it at a con or something.
I would be
with
too...
fellow weebs.
they like that stuff.
If you can't play this at a con, where can you play it? Brother Smash, that's where. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let's go to Yokai Mountain.
Yokai?
You ever hear tell a yokai, Dandu?
Aye aye. No.
Captain.
Whoa, I'm
You
going
ever
into
hear
the...
tell a Kappa Yokai, Dandu?
No.
You ever Kappa with a cap gun?
No, but I remember the way they smell.
What?
Cap guns?
Oh, I was like, Kappa? I do remember the way
Whoa,
they
something was
smell.
censored from me. It was like, you can't see that. Like they accidentally did an upskirt.
What are you talking about?
Play that back.
Okay, now I see it because we played it back in IRL. I'm so curious. Censored like a mosaic? You take a... Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Now I'm from first to third like that. Better for me. Better for me. Fiddle-dee-dee. I am the lord of all that I see.
I see.
Get out! No! No!
I see Abe falling off a cliff.
No! No! I'm in sync! No! No! Oh, now I don't even have the peace of mind to drift. I just gave in to the void. Wow, you ever try so hard and get so far, but in the end it
Doesn't it censored it again for me?
What are you talking about?
Some black bar.
Oh, I saw the
pops
black
up.
thing as well. I think it's just general game instability. Listen, this is probably made in about a month and a half by a bunch of guys at Comic Cat.
Why the hell can't we make a game in a month and a half?
Because we don't have the ability to program things.
Shit.
Yeah, maybe get on that. I have the drawing anime girls ability.
Oh no.
All we got. I'm just saying we got an even division of labor here. What is half of this game? Drawings of anime girls. That's what.
I don't think that's half.
Look in the top left corner. That's the whole half. There's
there
one.
it is. SkyDrift.
Oh, damn! Damn you in the ass! Damn in the ass! This is another great song. Fills me with hope.
What
Fills me
the
with
hell kind of a stage is even this?
visions of the sky. We're in a flying airship, Andrew. What more do you need?
Visions of the sky.
We're flying on an airship, and we're seeing visions of the sky. And you better buy this game or your whole family will die.
Holy shit.
What if there was a demo, like one of the free to download demos on the eShop? You download it and the music is like that.
I would buy the game.
It'd be terrifying.
That's our marketing scheme.
Our marketing strategy is to threaten the families of everyone in a demo. And it starts off so happy and beautiful. Visions of the sky.
It's a good thing when I can, oh my god, when I can see the other women.
Oh yeah.
Because, because I don't know which way I'm going, but if I could see a vapor trail of sparks.
A vapor trail of the paper trail left behind by my vapor tail.
Yeah, that's the one. Ha!
When I win or fail, all I know is I am male. Know what I'm saying?
These are the lyrics that you get playing this game, folks.
Oh, it's a big boat.
Too much.
It's a not nice boat. No, nice boat. Know what I'm saying?
No.
The Touhou fans know. And they say, why did you bring that up? We vowed never to speak of this.
That's like when they smushed a dog and a girl in
What?
Metal Alchemist.
Okay. You were talking about something. I thought you were saying when the Touhou fans smushed a dog and agreed never to speak of it. At the great Comic Cat of '94.
The Touhou fans all got together and killed a dog.
These my smushing. I think it was an accident. They were just having so much fun with their fumos. They dropped one on a dog. They met a jumbo fumo and a dog ran in and they...
What?
This is going to be a great episode.
It's good.
When I go to Misty Lake, it feels like there's nothing there.
Sure do.
How about Old
Probably.
Crappital?
I think that Shadow Link is there.
Okay, let's fight him. I bet this will be a generally uninspired scenery, for it looks like it is not but a misty lake. Oh wait, no, this is the fun one. This is the final level in the campaign. Oh god!
What the hell was that?
Yeah, no, we... Oh, yeah. We both at the same time found out.
That was stupid. This is...
Son of a bitch. Son of a whore.
What is happening? What?
Son of a slob. Okay, sorry, let me... Son of... Wow. Oh my... I had like 8 of those turns in a row. And how am I still in front of you? What have you been doing?
I've been dying hard.
You have been golly lagging. Lagging all the way behind. Oh, could you go, Marissa? Could you move your fucking ass? It came to a complete standstill. I've been holding down A the whole time.
I haven't been.
To what end? It's too slippery. Let's just lie here for a bit, standing on your back. What do you think of the premise, Andrew?
The premise of they have to share magical proximities?
Yeah, it seems like it could happen.
Yeah. It's definitely likely. This is not just something they shoehorn together.
Oh dear God!
Oh my god.
I can't handle this.
Have you ever been on the underside of one of these circles?
Have you ever been on the underside? Oh, I'm sideways! Look at... It had to reset me.
That's what I was saying.
It forgot where down was, and I just ended up sideways.
I tell
Okay, that
you.
was horrible. With a capital whore. Old capital.
Oh.
Happening is what's happening.
Look at those zigzags.
Zigzag, zig-along.
Why would you ever pick a character when the speed says 0? That sucks.
I'll do it. Where is she? This one?
Oh no, we're gonna pick Hatwoman.
Hatwoman.
I picked the frogs. They live in bogs. They do as good as they can.
Wait.
This is the
for
Oni
me.
music. Andrew.
Oni?
Yeah, it's the Fire Drunkard soundtrack, I think. I think it's the bigger of the two fire demon women.
Oh, yeah, I remember them.
That one.
They're the ones that Goku has to fight when he falls off Snake Way.
That's exactly right. When he lands in Gensokyo.
Shit! Are the people that live here the same people live in Human Village?
I think maybe. Except they're older, because this is the old capital. This is the retirement center.
They just, all day, they're playing Mahjong and watching girls skate by.
Bump into their house
You
twice and then back
bitches.
up and then...
Yeah.
Normally we just fly over this. This is the flyby country, but the flyover states.
Today we thought we would annoy them specifically. Damn it. I wish that there was some indication of where to go other than not the wall.
Oh dear. Well, if only there was some indication. With a bunch of glowing rings like Superman 64. Won't someone please give me a sign? Boost up rings when they lined up in a linear fashion.
God damn it!
Who will ever tell me giant arrows written on the wall pointing to the left?
I don't see so
Why
well.
would they abandon us? Village crafted in the shape of a racetrack.
Do it!
No forethought went into the direction at all. Literal parade of waifus going in a given direction.
Right.
Single-mindedly.
I'm one of those ones that want to go her own way.
Why don't they make an open world racing game where you can go anywhere
Right.
and get to the finish line? That actually would kind of be cool if there's just a huge,
Just a
redundantly big level.
hallucination racing game where you
No,
just
like
see
there
whatever
was-
track you feel like?
No. The race is like, hey, get from here to South Springfield. Where's that? Well, get going. You'll have to find out.
Oh.
Ow. I'm trying to itch my face and drift at the same
It's
time.
your
It's not
face,
working.
huh?
You're in the room with me. You saw me itch my face.
Are you sure they're on easy modo?
I think so. Unless one is the first hardest.
Oh my god.
5 is the least hardest. Let's try it again with different difficulty.
CPU level 5.
Oh yeah, CPU level 5. And we feel the groove and we feel alive. This will be the standard because we're in the very same one.
Well, we're a lot worse already, just the two of us, so I'm thinking 5 is way hard. I need to see like a light on the ground. I need freeway lanes.
Need some dotted line in the middle.
Maybe that's what happens to you when you get old. Like
You need freeway lanes.
The tricks become circles instead of the shapes.
The tricks?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
They're for kids.
Oh, right. Oh, is that it? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, that's depressing to
You
think
know what
about.
I mean? They used to be. Do you remember when they used
Yeah,
to be
they used to have
shapes?
all kinds of different shapes, and now
Yeah.
they're just orbs.
Yeah, right.
And it's
yeah.
because we lost
We
the
are
magic.
adults.
We can't hear the Christmas bell anymore.
No.
Oh no!
Because guess what? You are not a kid anymore.
Damn.
And I think for me, I need some sort of a median. I need green signs that say your exit's in 24 miles.
That would be so weird. But Andrew, there are no buses in Gensokyo. What do they need road maps for?
The cat bus. What is
Okay.
happening to me?
It seems like you would be there.
Can there be a Ghibli racing game? I want to be Kiki.
The Kiki kart racing. She's the only character that can move. I guess you'd be the dragon or wizard.
Owl would do it.
You'd turn into an
I
owl.
think the cat bus would do it. Yeah, Owl Howl. That'd be cool.
At the start of the race, he screams in pain as he transforms.
I think, what about helicopter bike child?
What about helicopter or penis?
What?
You ever do that?
No.
Just for fun?
Just to let it air out.
Just to know that you can? Life is short, guys. Helicopter your penis around.
I don't live in a large enough house.
So I won't throw large enough stones.
Yeah, right. But if I was living in a
Okay,
big
I
house-
think, I could be wrong. I think maybe the NPCs are harder, in fact.
Yeah, I think they're way harder. I've also just been button mashing LNR a lot more in this one.
I do agree on it. I was making fun, but it is kind of hard to tell which direction to turn. Like, you'll see a brick wall, and you won't see... It's not clear that... Oh yeah, the exit is a right angle to your left, as opposed to it's a right angle to your right, because all you're seeing is a flat wall.
Yeah. Suddenly Grandma's mahjong table. The two girls.
She doesn't even notice. She keeps playing. Okay, well that
Yeah.
was really bad.
What?
Oh, you got third. Never mind. You're doing okay. Failed to create.
I got
retail
third,
file.
but I was
That's
still 20 seconds behind first player. Force
Force
the
of
magic.
magic.
Let's do it.
fine. We jump around, vibe to the sound. We get as high as the moon.
With a
Yeah,
missile.
yeah. Feel the funk, y'all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the breakdown.
This is the breakdown.
Already, they started it off with that.
This is when the girl breaks down by the side of the road.
Cries.
You kick her.
Forgot to change the oil.
Put in a lot of those
straight,
clips of.
straight kicking Marissa on the ground.
We could put in.
He's sliding across the pavement like Mr. Bean hitting that sack with a golf club.
My mind takes me to the whose line is it anyway? Things you can say about your car.
Things you can say about your car, but not Marissa.
Yeah.
Greasy piece of shit. You wouldn't want to say that about Marissa. It'd make her feelings hurt.
I forgot to tap LNR randomly.
Oh yeah, me too.
See, at least in Mario Kart, you know.
Right,
what in the
you're aware
hell?
of the fact that you can do things. Someone awooted. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it was. I got too close and I saw Wile E. Coyote up close and he went, ooh!
I saw him up close. I saw him up close. Do you understand? I had him in the palm of my hands.
Well, I don't know why I speak in this manner.
Oh yeah, you see me boosting? You see me
How could I
bumping
possibly?
right into a f***ing wall of ass? What is happening? Help, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm f***ed. Help, I'm f***ed.
It was me. Did you see me?
It just timed me out. It knew that I was stuck and it waited 30 seconds and then it reset me to nothing. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's change the NPCs back to pushover mode,
to human.
to easy modo,
Yeah, please.
to quasi-modo.
Shit. Up, up, down, down. Left, right. B-A. Start?
Konami didn't make this game.
Let's try
It's not just a Japanese code, it's a Konami code.
Wait,
Oh
back.
shoot. Oh my bad.
Shit!
That will be a start for me.
And this one. What do you mean rules normal? You have rules where
Exceptional.
if the girls lose, they have to
A game of death.
give up a finger.
Let's do Misty Lake again. We had fun last time.
No. No.
Listen, the level is... The NPCs are easier. It's fine.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Holler at the moon.
Why? Why did we do this bullshit ass stage again?
Because it is a fun one.
Oh my
And you can
God.
drift a lot and... For the glory of Allah.
Yeah, Allah would love this game.
He permitted it to exist. It's got to count for something. He didn't intervene directly and just...
That's true. Very few times has Allah intervened directly.
Consider all the possible games that don't exist. Well, there you go.
Right. This one, glory
You
be
wanted
to
Sonic
him.
Adventure 3? Well, he
Approved.
said, no! We leave it here. It ends with Shadow dead. He stays dead. Don't you love how the track ends and you're meant to take a immediate left 90-degree angle off the edge of the track?
I hate this stage.
Slow on down, take it slow, try not to fall off. It is bad.
I should have been able to make that.
Should you have?
Yes.
Should you have?
Yes. I've been laughed by a bitch.
Aren't you so lucky? You know, a lot of people have to pay to get laughed by one of these bitches.
That was pretty funny.
Come on now.
I'm gonna admit it.
I want to get good at this. Let's try it again.
No.
Well, it's this one or it's the lava one. You decide. This one or Hellzone.
The lava one. I was first on that one for like 2/3 of it. Shit.
2 quadrants of it.
2 quadrants.
I was in the first quadrant.
I was definitely doing better in the first
I was
quadrant.
in the squadron. You should have seen me. It was my glory years.
Can we just... Did I don't have enough even for... How are they staying glued?
Well, they're very coordinated. They can also fly, each one of them, so maybe they're...
Embers of blazing hell.
What if it said f***ing instead of blazing? What's your favorite level? Embers of f***ing hell.
Do you think that's what they said in the Dragon Ball lyrics?
Dragon, f*** the dragon,
Yeah,
dragon.
there was a lot of...
No, but they did say f*** in a Dragon Ball show. Or
No way.
yeah, in Broly.
Hell.
It's like, the dead can't wait! F*** yeah! It's give and take!
Dragon Ball was way
It was
too,
on Cartoon Network.
too serious.
Obviously, this is false. The song had that word in it originally, but switched to an instrumental version without balancing volume during that part.
It's not enough! I need more power!
It was so good when it was serious, and now it's so opposite of that. He just
Yeah.
wants to make more goofy parody shit. He wants to make more Dr. Slump, and they say, yeah, but you won't make money that way. And he says, oh, but I want another house. I know I'll make Goku a Dr. Slump. I'll have Vegeta literally fight Dr. Slump
my
and
God.
have him lose. Honestly, I'm fine with him doing the funny stuff, but I wish that he had stuck with his guns. So it was like, at the end of Cell, he was like burnt out at that point. He wanted to do more silly stuff. And so he's like, yeah, I'm gonna introduce Goten, he'll be the comic relief. Trunks, he'll be the comic relief. Gohan, he'll be the straight character, but also goofy, because he's trying to impress a girl, and she's also a source of comic relief. He was trying to go back to the Dragon Ball days, and he just didn't commit.
Right.
They
I
said
wonder who was that, editors or was
I'm
that?
sure it was people saying, hey, you dropped from first place to 7th. Could you keep doing what you're doing at first? And they said, well, what was I doing at first? And he said, I don't know, Frieza, Vegeta, Cell, crazy action, hardcore. And he goes, I don't want to do that. I'll just...
Right, because it
I'll make a compromise.
What the hell?
I'll put Majin Buu, and he'll be a cute, funny character, and he'll be silly, and he'll be Dr. Slump, but we'll still have Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Yeah, I don't know about
I think
that,
even honestly, like all of the Buu saga, it seemed like it was a parody.
What the
Like
shit?
he wanted to parody his own stuff that people loved. I think he resented the fact that people loved the Super Saiyan transformation. He was like, well, I'll just be arbitrary. I'll make it 3, and he'll have silly hair.
You think it was a silly thing?
I think honestly it was a joke that no one got because we were all taking it seriously.
Oh, no.
Like, you know how Vegeta's like, oh, what is this, a Super Saiyan bargain sale? I think he was probably like, yeah, it was stupid of me to have anyone but Goku be Super Saiyan, but I made Vegeta a Super Saiyan, so f it, I might as well make his toddler a Super Saiyan. This is a fun game. It's really good. Honestly, the graphics, you might look at the graphics and think, what is this made at Comic Kid game? I recommend it. It's very fun. A good cart. I lose faith in myself on that curve, and I let go of it because I think I'm gonna bump into the wall, and then I don't, and then I get thrown off.
I'll tell you what I lose.
You just have to keep your faith, guys, deep inside of your soul. Wowee!
I said it again, wowee.
I forgot you did the first time, but I think it was on this stage even. You're gonna wear down the soles of your shoes like that. Just the tip of them.
But yeah, she comes back, her piggy toes are poking out. Help! What do you recommend of this hell? Ring. Nope.
First one, middle one, middle one. Okay, also you have to aim right for the center of them. Oh, they just passed you on.
Yeah,
it said you
look,
suck. Just keep
look,
going.
Sorry, baby Moto.
Baby Moto. These jams would not be allowed in Mario Kart. These jams would not be allowed in Sonic Kart.
Maybe the F-Zero level. I found
You're doing really good, apparently.
my combination of women.
What's that?
The bunny girl and the other one.
Masked woman? I'll try it.
Well, you just stopped.
Oh, I thought it would end when you won.
She's just laying there as you're standing on her.
She's like, I'm tired.
Hello.
I'm tired. I can't.
Oh no.
Oh shoot, I forgot to switch. That's fine. We'll find out once and for all who's the real hero. Walt Whitman. He's witty.
all of the books here are filled with Walt Whitman.
This is the alternate universe where, no, this is the nexus of alternate universes where every single one of the possible books he could have written appear.
Right. He just comes here to hang out sometimes.
It's the Library of Babel, except only the ones written by Walt Whitman, alternate universes.
What a weird idea.
I would love to find that of my own.
I would hate to find
every
it of my own.
possible
It would be
book
like
that you would have written.
Yeah, I know, but imagine mine and
But
imagine coming across it and being like 2 pamphlets. Wouldn't that be disheartening?
Well, no, it's because every possible universe of you. There's an infinitely many universes where you're stuck in prison with nothing but a laptop.
That's what I'm talking about. So imagine you get there and you know that it's every possible option, and it's like
I hate how this character doesn't have
folded
drift
together with staples.
You've done a lot of comics. All those are included too. You don't know this about Andrew, Brother Smash viewers, or maybe you do, but he has written a shit ton of comics that he's just never published anywhere. Just a holy shit ton of comics.
Because I was...
And probably about 80% of them are hilarious. Just son...
Come on, no, well, whoa!
You're in 6th, I'm in 7th, it doesn't matter. Hold on, I'm switching guys. I hate this combo. I'm picking... I'm just gonna pick 2 Koishi Komeiji. Alright, trying it again.
Back to the Walt Whitman collection.
What kind of books do you think you'd find? Do you think they would all be basically resonant with your personality, or do you think your personality would vary so much over the multiverse that you'd pick one up and say, that was whack?
I think I would pick up a cookbook and it would say, how to
peanut
cook.
butter. It's just a million cookbooks. Every single one is the same, but it's slightly different in like a variable of peanut butter.
Like, yeah, I would use 2 cups for this recipe.
Yeah.
I would use a cup and a third.
I'd use like a pinch. I'd use 2 pinches.
It'd be so funny if I look on the back and it's like a picture of
like,
me at different levels of fat.
And it corresponds to the amount of peanut butter you're willing to shovel in your face. We can dream about the books that another you would write. We can get down tonight and jam. Do you want to do the campaign?
No. Not the campaign.
No. I don't want to be talked to by the Touhoumen.
That's what I fear the most.
The Touhomies.
Touhomies. That's what the fan club was called when you smooched the dog.
Yo, Touhomies, come here, get together. It won't be like last year, we promise. We've taken precautions.
Yeah, and no one mentioned it at all ever again.
Yeah. Why didn't the Touhomies meet up this year?
And they just don't even say anything, they just look.
Yeah, they walk away. Oh, I forgot that I can summon all my powers. Mario circuit.
It even has Mario sounds. Bomb Bomb Battlefield. Do you hear it?
Is it?
No.
No. You're right. It's not. This is groovy Marissa, Dandu.
Son of bitch! I can't believe it!
After all this time, you still can't believe it?
I can't.
You started this game off incredulous and you haven't gotten any less skeptical.
Right.
Summon a bench. This is far more playable. You'll notice I'm not in 6th place anymore.
Playable in the library?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right angles are not for racing games, guys. I don't know what your thing with that is. You had 6
They
sons.
say, look, if you can drift, you can do it. You'll just slide around.
There's a reason that Super Nintendo Mario Kart is the shit one.
Yeah, it's because
Right angles.
Donkey Kong Jr. Math is in it.
Is he?
Yeah, how dare they? What are they even thinking?
Can you believe that they tried to get away with a Donkey Kong math game?
They did. And a Mario Paint game? What a stupid idea was that one. Just kidding. That's awesome. I
think they need to make official software to compete with Photoshop of Mario Paint.
Wouldn't that be freaking awesome?
That'd be really hilarious. You would never be able to predict anything Nintendo was going to do ever again.
They just call it Mario Paint 2?
Yeah. Mario Paint 2, it's like better than Photoshop in every measurable way. It's the new industry standard. Like, oh shit, well my company switched to Mario Paint 2. We don't have a license for Adobe anymore.
But I would want it to still have a musical aspect, so like edit undo would be like Yoshi noises.
Oh no! It's just obnoxious as hell. You're constantly hearing that.
That's a funny ass idea.
Okay, I guess the baby stages are more my speed.
What are the 3 favorite racing games that you have played?
Kirby.
Okay.
Does Sonic Adventure 2 count?
Really?
When you're in versus mode? I love that. It's so fun. I wish that there were more things that were just platforming challenges that happen to be turned into racing games.
This stage is from World of Warcraft, actually.
And World of Goo, even.
Right, the music is World of Goo.
But the scenery is World of Warcraft.
Right.
It does look like that. Man, Warcraft is an ugly as game. I gotta be honest. I feel I'm so just shocked. Every time I see that, I'm like, man, the West has no idea how to make RPGs look good. Do you agree? I think it's hideous.
I think are we talking about WoW Classic?
WoW anything. Even modern. I just saw modern WoW and he's flying around on like dynamic dragon controls.
I think WoW
still looks
Classic is
ugly
one of
as
the most
sin.
charming games ever.
It's like the colors must have been designed by a colorblind person.
What are you talking about?
Everything just clashes so hard, and it all looks like cartoony
Clashes
in the
or
ways that
stands
you.
out.
It looks
I
like
would say.
cartoony in the ways you don't want, and realistic in the ways you don't want.
But it was for like Windows 98.
Yeah, and
back
it still
in the day.
currently exists. You can get a current copy of it, and they're still doing updates to the point where it's like all modern and new and shit.
No and shit.
They never made it less ugly. They made it more like smooth, less polygonal, but they never made it less ugly looking. In which Abe rants about a game he's never played. A game that he's only seen in passing like twice in his life.
I played about 40 hours of WoW Classic when they
Holy
released
shit.
it back in the day. What?
You played 40 hours?
Of WoW Classic?
Oh my gosh.
'Cause
When
it
they-
was-
what do you mean when they released it back in the day? That was, you were like a fetus.
No, when
that
they
happened.
re-released it back in the day.
Oh.
They put old WoW back on.
Even the re-release was back in the day. Hey!
Son of a
I pulled
gun!
it out at the
If I
last
hadn't
second.
have smacked my woman face first into those rocks several times, I could have beat you.
That's what John Lennon said.
No! Yeah.
There's not more to the game than this and the campaign. So if
Where
you don't
they
want to do
say,
that, then we're just gonna.
Desu? Deska?
They don't speak at all. It's low budget. It's basically text.
Oh shit, I forgot I'm playing.
You know that sound the Japanese make? What was that?
They do. In any anime today,
Pretty much
you turn
every
it on, they'll
every
go,
language in the world does that though. They just really lay on the horn of it. Is all.
Not as like subtitle it.
That's true. But their is an I thought was one of those universal sounds too, but their is like an actual, like it's got phonetics to it. It's eto. Can you imagine having to put forethought into your That's why they're so smart. Even their have to be forethought.
I don't think it is. I think it's maybe an just as forethoughtless the definition. Maybe eto is just what they make the sound.
It's just their tongues are built differently than ours. They just have to click in a way that sounds like eto when they're on.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't.
How funny would that be? Because you would never know.
Yeah, I know.
You
That's
would
what I'm
never know.
saying.
You'd have to be multiple people to understand.
Yeah,
that.
start multiple saves.
Yeah, you die and go to heaven, and God's like, wow, every single one of you Westerners who did eto when you went to Japan was such a poser. That's something I involuntarily did to them. That wasn't a learned thing.
Right.
You guys are
Or maybe it's
posers.
something that like the language is so annoying that your tongue just does that.
What if you
after so
what
long
if
of
you die
use?
and you go to heaven and you see God and he's laughing so hard and he's slapping his knee and you say, what? And he says, you fell for it. And you say, what? And he says, that's not what a real vagina looks like. I swapped out your sensory modalities. I wanted to see if you'd still go for it. And you did, you sick son of a bitch. And then he shows you the real one. You go, my God, that's so much more beautiful. And he says, yeah, and you've been fucking the other one the whole time.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? That doesn't seem plausible to you?
No.
That God wouldn't prank you into thinking you wanted something you didn't? You don't think that was a good hypothetical?
I mean, it was not a bad hypothetical.
I think it's almost plausible. It's almost plausible when you get to the hyper real realm and you go, oh, everything that I thought was cool, I was actually the shadow of the real thing.
I've kind of had the hypothetical of like, in school, if I was bored, I would send off the mental thought of like, I'm thinking the thought.
Can anyone
Are there
read
any
my
other
mind?
Telepaths. Yeah.
I've done that before, but I did it because you told me that you did, and I thought it was funny.
Every so often, I'll still do it, like in a bank, and then I look around to see if anyone's like looking at me.
I have a strange memory. Like, I was so young that I wasn't in school, and I was walking with Mom, holding her hand to go pick you up from first grade or something. And I asked her, I was like, Mom, can you read my mind? And it was a genuine question I wanted. I was like, when I think the words inside my mind, can other people read that? And she's like, no. And I said, are you sure? Is there anyone who can think that? Or who can read that? And she goes, no one can. No one can. You're free to think whatever you want. And the fact that she said you're free to think whatever you want spooked me. It was like, oh, this is a trap. She definitely can read my mind.
Oh.
And she just wants me to drop my guards. She knows what a sick son of a bitch I actually am.
That's kind of funny.
I remember thinking this as a little kid. But now I wonder, I'm trying to think back, what could I have possibly had to hide when I was that young?
Right.
I didn't know anything mischievous.
I remember going to church and thinking things like, if God exists, he's gonna be kind of upset at the things that I.
Oh,
and then
shit! Look at me! I was stuck in the dirt with just beating my dead horse. Okay, sorry. What?
I just kept thinking that, like, I could probably sweet talk God. Like, if I had a one-on-one with him, I'd be like, yeah, but really, it wasn't what you were thinking. Someone should get blasted for this.
For this blasphemy?
Yeah.
The angels of Sodom and Gomorrah, meanwhile.
That's us.
Watching us play Touhou. You know, I'm just saying it out loud, a lot of people are thinking it, I'm gonna be the one to say it. Someone should get blasted for this.
I love this idea.
Someone should be salt right now.
They're looking down over their monitor. They're like, we've had a lot.
We've really let this go on for way too long.
The humans in the new patch have it way too easy. We've let a lot worse. Or a lot
less has been punished a lot harder.
Yeah, right, thank you. It's an angels in like a nuclear station, and they're just like looking at the monitor.
So we're gonna do something about this?
Oh my gosh, I feel like this one, I have post-traumatic stress.
I just want the guy who makes these games to make music instead of the games. He can drop the pretenses. He can just be a rock star. I will support that 100%. Actually, no, he should be a composer and then he should give it to other people to do it because he'll make it MIDI horn and I don't want that. But I do want what Richard E.B.
Someone
does
needs to read his brain, like his mom, and make it as a real instrument, and just say, what's the music?
Yes. Give it to the Shibuyan people at the start. Give it to the Tokyo Active NEAT people at the start. I'm just dropping recommends for people who want to learn more. Did you see how tight I took that corner? Of course you didn't, but you will in the playback. Would you infuse your DNA with dinosaur DNA to resurrect the dinosaurs?
Hell yeah, I wouldn't.
But you're just gonna let the dinosaurs stay dead forever?
My DNA is not gonna be suffused with dino DNA.
Okay,
once they start eating people,
I haven't even finished this hypothetical.
They're gonna say, look, we gotta test all this saliva. It's everywhere. Who does it belong to? Andrew. And dinosaurs are gonna produce a lot.
What are you talking about?
I imagine
dinosaurs are gonna find your saliva and start producing.
They're gonna no. They're gonna say, like, I imagine dinosaur drool. Like they come in and they go, what left this mess? And they check it and they go, oh, Andrew.
It was an Andrew.
Up a storm. And maybe
he must have had a nice dream.
My mind of dinosaurs is just the NES cartridge of that dinosaur drooling over and over.
Well, no. Here's what actually happens. They don't change your DNA. I mean, they do change your DNA, but they don't change your physiology because of it. They change your genotype, not your phenotype. What happens is...
What the hell?
You remain just as you are. However, you're guaranteed that if you have a child, if you reproduce sexually normally, it will come out a dinosaur. And it'll be a lottery. It could be any one. But the scientists, they really want to
one
populate...
with wings.
Yeah, it's like a gachapon. They really want you to reproduce them a whole Jurassic Park.
That's such a funny idea.
Please, wings. They're over there shaking their arms like, wings. Oh, it's another Philosophopler. That's a Saltobus, damn it. I'm doing better now. I was sucking for way too long. I think I got the hang of it now.
This bullshit I've ever seen in my life.
An hour and 37 minutes in, I think I got the hang of it a little bit. Fail to create meaning in your life. That'd be so upsetting, honestly. If you download a game, you're like, oh yes, this will be fun. You pop it in, it's like, this game isn't gonna benefit you in any way.
Yeah.
A little warning label comes up.
They should put that before reading Poon Poon and that Doki Literature Collection Club.
Warning, this is just to be sad and bad.
Help! Whoa, I went through the geometry.
The geometry. Oh, son of a bitch, I couldn't go through the geometry, and that was my problem. What do you think of Irish Touhou's? Oh, it did a black sensor bar again.
There's something there that was really good.
It's just patch right out of the game. It said, this is not for overseas. Half a second, it just flashes an ass. Because you're just consistently in the same place. Just
It's to distract you from making that jump.
What should we have when the character's like flying through the... It's just not that fun. Well, we could just like flash an ass. They'll be like, It'll be a subconscious thing, a subliminal...
Whoa!
A subliminal thing. They'll be like, you know what, I don't understand it, but I'm happier now.
I don't understand it.
They patched it through to the overseas markets. They're like, I just put a black box. We can't get it out. We can't even find the file, but we could just put another one over it. So just leave it there. We'll put a black bar.
A huge black bar. A huge ass.
It's just one that takes up like most of the screen. Well, the ass took up most of the screen. What do you mean? Beggars can't be choosers.
I just want to see the censored ass.
You did. You saw the censored ass. Well, you want to see the uncensored ass.
Right.
But it's still Japan, so it was still censored ass.
Yeah, could someone uncensor the censor bar and just put up the censored ass?
Yeah, there it is. This is what it originally looked like. And they said, that's too much! Put a black bar! You didn't answer my hypothetical, Andrew. If you were to repopulate the planet with dinosaurs...
No, I can't do that.
And it'd be a fun gachapon
That's too much responsibility. Imagine feeding it.
You'd have to go... and barf up a whole live mouse into its...
I was just thinking it would chomp my fingers off. Barf up a live mouse.
So that you'd be that selfish. You'd really kill all the dinosaurs and let them stay dead.
Let me give you this for hypothetical.
What's that?
Would you rather barf up a live mouse or would you rather barf up a dead mouse?
I'd rather barf up an EDM musician. I suppose I'd rather barf up a live mouse. Unless it would hurt me. Like, are we saying it is magical and it just barfs out, or is it like it's alive in my esophagus?
I'm saying...
Because I would say no to the second one. I'd rather barf up a dead mouse, but I think it might be kind of fun to just produce life. That's like an old witch thing of like, oh, you're cursed, and so you barfed up a live frog.
Yeah, kind of like that, but a mouse. So you barf it up, you think it's dead, but then when it hits the ground, it scampers off.
Yeah.
And then you can't find it.
Yeah, if it's born from your mouth, yeah, okay. If it's alive all the way up, then hell no, I think it'd probably kill you. It'd probably start biting its way through your esophagus and you just die. And they say, what happened? I said, well, he chose the live mouse part
If
thing
you think
option.
that was the case, then don't you think that owls would get their esophagus chewed up?
I think they kill them first.
No.
Maybe, I don't know. I just flew through the geometry, but I guess that's okay. Ooh, speed like an arrow. It feels like several of these power-ups are just speed.
I really have not been paying attention. They all just look like blocks.
It's too tight of turns to handle. If you f*** up a bit, then the next 3 turns become impossible. That's okay, though. I like it.
God damn it.
Gives you room to grow with your game that you bought on sale for $7. You can grow, you can know all the twists and turns, you can learn.
I don't understand this.
Well, you just have to go through this geometry like I'm doing here. Son of a bitch, let me through. You did it last time? Okay, it did. So that's how you clip through the geometry, guys. It's a secret shortcut I learned. It'll put you in 7th place if you're in 1st, but it's still... I feel like Sakuya looks stupid being all cutesy. I think she should be more hardcore.
What are you talking about?
The maid one that throws the knives. She should look a little bit scarier.
Oh.
I think the blue one is like, okay, that suits her. She's supposed to look that one. I think it's like that. Yeah, that's supposed to be a cutesy character. But the second one it just showed there, no, that's supposed to be a hardcore knife killer one. This sucks so much ass. I was in 1st, and then I tried to go for a thing. It let me through last time, and it didn't this time. I thought it was a secret passage. I think it was just a glitch. I didn't mean to do that again. We go down through, and here we are in the beautiful land. And they timed it just so that it would happen with the music. They're so cool. Good job, guys, making this game. What would you do different if you were the one making this?
I put my own OC in it.
Dandelion.
Dandelion, yep. She's half dandelion,
Half Lloyd.
half Lloyd.
I summoned firecrackers.
Arg!
That was me.
Why? Why do you do it? You know I struggle.
You're in first. Ooh, yeah. Take that. Oh man, you're still in first. Wow, this is a real neck and neck.
Get off of my neck.
Get off my neck, lizard. Oh no. Yeah! Okay. All right.
That's
good speed battle there.
pretty good, pretty good.
Good speed. Good battle. Hey, I just noticed there's meters over here.
I don't know what the hell you think they
And now it
do
says
the whole
ready. I
time.
think that means you can either flip or summon a card.
They should make
Look at
Tekken.
me glitching out there. Just
Imagine Tekken kart racing. So like you drive, that's gonna double dash. You drive next to a
combos
guy.
on
you
each
gotta-
You're ready to go to the embers of fucking hell.
All right, let's do it.
That'd be pretty cool, actually. If you were next to each other and you could just hit each other with wombos.
I'd play it.
I would.
I mean, I played this for an hour and a half.
Oh, I'm feeling it, Eddie, baby.
yeah. It's fun to skate.
Oh, I'm feeling it.
Damn it.
You gotta be very careful. Just trust yourself. Trust your car.
Trust the woman underneath you.
That's some solid advice.
Yeah.
You can't trust a woman until she's underneath you, and then you have all the power.
No, then she's controlling where you're going.
True.
I summon, or they need
no.
They should have a Yu-Gi-Oh kart game,
That would be great.
and they say
It's double dash where one guy, it's like chess boxing. One guy drives, the other guy plays an actual match of Yu-Gi-Oh! In real time.
Yeah, they'll say the heart of the carts.
That's great.
Pretty dumb.
Shonen Jump, make it happen. Where's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Kart racer? That actually seems like it would have been an episode. They're always doing goofy shit. That's one of the deathmatch challenges that he does in season 0. He goes kart racing with someone and then duels them while doing so.
I'd watch it.
And if you fail, you go to hell for real before you die.
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
The Mario guy. And if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you go to hell before you die.
Why did they put lava in the way?
Oh, no. I was doing so good.
Green Abe.
I was doing good until I was doing bad, and then I started doing poorly.
And then he went to hell before he died.
I went to hell. In Touhou, you go to hell right here.
I just irradiated somebody. What was happening? I'm so excited for you to edit this so you can see my screen because there's some major weirdness that happened. Major weirdness.
And every time, you better enunciate so that I can notice with...
I do. I go, what is happening? And you're just kind of jamming out there in Touhou land.
Touhou.
Dang!
Yeah, nice and clean, nice and good. Nice. Nice.
When I saw this game in the eShop, I said,
Nice.
and then I bought it.
He did. I was there.
It was $7.
That's about what it's worth.
Don't say that. We would have paid a top $40 for this at Walmart back when we were 10.
If the cover art had anything to do with
Right,
this.
if we knew that there were girls in it, we would have been too stupid. We would have been embarrassed to show it to our mom. I want this, Mom.
Not the leg.
And she'd turn it around and she'd see it was rated E and she'd say, I still don't know if I trust this. It's going to turn you into weirdos.
And thank
And I'd
God
say-
for a mom like that because I stayed not weird.
And I didn't. I said, I really would like to get more of these seedy
By the
manga.
time-
And she said, I'm tired. Just put it in the cart. I trust you. And I said, you know what? I'd rather be corrupted in the way that I am than in the way that kids of this present generation will inevitably be when they grow up and realize that they were hypnotized by a lot of weird as YouTube videos that were algorithmically designed to captivate their attention with Spider-Man and Elsa's and like intermittent cuts of horror.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird because at least we can remember things and go back and say, oh, remember that Courage the Cowardly Dog
Yeah,
episode?
they're not going to be able to find anything because they're seeing a million videos every hour. 10 old men in a van, they will help you move.
Or something. They'll help you move, all right.
They'll get your body moving. They'll get your body moving. I haven't played as Ramilla yet.
Farilla?
Yo, Farilla, I could play as Ramilla. Yo,
New best
Farilla, I
time.
could kill a Ramilla.
With my own bare hands.
With a power driller.
In
Did you not? Okay.
No, do it.
No.
No, go.
No, f you. We're doing it properly or we're not doing it all. Also, I'm gonna be Ramilla. I don't know what her properties are, but I like her name, it's funny. You cannot trust Ramilla. She got the bad sproutings out of her.
Are they all witches?
No, this one's a vampire. One of them's
A gnome?
Oh, I was about to say one of them's a werewolf, one of them's a gnome.
They're all vampires. And that one's a werewolf and that one's a gnome.
They're all different yokai and or magical beings.
Shit!
I think
Is there a
some of them-
mermaid one?
I don't think so.
What the hell? How come I can imagine better ones in 2 seconds than the whole series in the last decade?
It's because they're not as etchy as you want them to be. They're actually quite,
They could have a mermaid in a cloak. It would just be soggy.
But as it turns out, that might be what you get.
I'm just trying to think of magical
what did they
females. That's witches and mermaids for
Oh,
me.
f***ing hell.
Hey, no!
We're going back.
I'm fifth!
Fifth is not good. Well, I don't know who told you fifth was good, sir.
Fifth, upside down, is second!
And soon I will be upside down. I have a plan. What? I'm gonna go upside down. I'm in fifth.
I imagine a little kid getting fifth place and the medal they put on him and he looks at it and he's like,
Yeah, you couldn't tell what Andrew did with his hands, but it made sense. He flipped it up to look at it. When I use the boost, it has slight lines of blur that it happens to be in the shape of a rectangle.
Yeah.
Because the shape of my
It's like
view is a rectangle.
like a PNG
but when other
of a
people use
boost.
it, it's still a rectangular boost.
I've totally seen that before.
What were they thinking? That's really silly. They shouldn't have done that. That's a dumb idea. I'm sure the guy who made this
Is
made
happy
it
for your $7.
made it without sleeping in a week and a half, but that's okay.
How much do you
Very
think they
fun.
actually make? They surely don't get all of the $7.
No,
You know?
definitely. I bet Nintendo takes an amount simply for having on the thing.
Right, but so I wonder what, of the $7, I wonder what some...
Oh, I did it! I didn't fall off that time. I didn't... Oh, let's see if it doesn't mess up the whole rest of the way. It doesn't mess up the whole rest of the way. I was completely right. That thing throws you off.
Yeah, it does bad.
It really just readjusts your whole everything.
And maybe it's just slippery because it's ice.
I don't think there's any traction on flying women. I'm not really sure how the brake works. I think they just deploy their nose. They just face down.
She gets stepped on. She's like, break, break!
It's like the Billy and Mandy thing where he scrapes his face on the ground and he's a skeleton. He's like, I'll have 2 lemonades, please. Remember that?
No.
Oh, it was so funny. I'm in an interesting spot with Billy and Mandy where, because I didn't watch it that much, the only stuff I remember was the funniest
the best
freaking
stuff.
things.
Yeah, but it's certainly not one of the best things.
Surly.
Surely. I can't. I cannot even do this.
You know who else can't? Emmanuel, but look how he turned out.
Dead.
I got second.
He turned out dead.
I got second. 2 strong men in a van. They will help you move. I wish that life was like that. We had just commercials that were the most amazingly good music for the most tedious, mundane shit.
Okay, this is it. And then we're pausing for noodles.
Oh, hell yeah. See how I start so fast?
I see your boost as a steady PNG above me. Yeah, I do. What would the choreography for the moving men in a van be? Commercial?
Epic. It would bring a tear to your eye. You'd realize that we could make it to Mars. We just try a little bit harder.
Yeah,
and we
with
could
2
get our
strong
sofa
men like
there as
that.
well.
We get our sofa there. I want to be so inspired. That's
It
not
would be
fair.
frustrating because you'd be like, damn it, the most inspired I ever feel in my life is when I'm watching the most menial shit.
So there's like a blacked out area in one of these alleyways. Do you think that's also an ad?
Yeah, if you go down, you can see. I haven't seen that. I haven't noticed.
Really? In this stage?
Come and get me if you can. You outstop the men in vans. Ring of fire. If you wanna move, here I am.
Too goofy for me.
They're all doing backflips and breathing fire and juggling and shit.
But they're also moving. It's like they're...
Yeah, the two guys in the background, each carrying the side of a TV. They're doing backflips in the foreground and singing. Tears streaming down their face.
Okay, it's right here in this alley to the right.
Oh yeah, you're right, that's a secret. You're supposed to pop out from there. I don't know where you pop in from. Like all good kart racers, there's secret passages that we just don't know about.
Cursed!
Oh, don't be cursed.
I was cursed.
Don't be cursing. This is a child-friendly game. It's E-rated for everyone and their dad too. If he wants to look over and see it, he won't be that upset.
Yeah, but he would be a little embarrassed for the kids playing it, I think.
That's true, but he doesn't know.
He would say, back in my day, we had Diddy Kong.
He had Diddy Kong.
Damn it!
He had Monkey Dong. Doesn't approve of all of the flying little girls. He says, Dad, no, this is cool stuff. And he says, I'll see. And then he turns on the campaign and says, it's having me read about far-off lands. Son, I'm upset. Oh, I just barely, it was flickering. It was flickering. Oh.
He turns it on and he says,
Yes.
This is the song that they use in the moving commercial.
He's like, you know what? On that basis, I'm fine with it. You can get the man in the van.
I would feel like it was like...
Come and help me move with my van.
It would be like actually a religion. And it's like, no, don't let them help you move. They're going to convert you to the
You'll become one of them, and you'll be moving shit in a van. I love it. They're all just doing backflips and stuff, just really trying to sell you on it. This square PNG of a boost is so embarrassing.
I don't think we've done this stage before. I would remember.
All right, it says Mario Circuit 2.
Oh my god, as if the first
I thought it was the first Mario Circuit.
This one should have been Luigi Circuit, except
They don't
for a
have
girl name.
They don't have female Luigi. They just have female malaria. Do you know that Luigi's defeatist personality came out in the very, very, very first commercial ever made of when they did like? Do you remember before Super Mario Bros? There was Mario Bros.
Yeah.
They did a commercial for that, and it was Mario and Luigi couldn't find Mario, and he was going, Mario, where are you? And like all the plants were popping out and scaring him.
Something's coming up the plumbing, poor Luigi's in a bind. Giant turtles out to get him, creepy crabs are right behind. Fighter flies, jeepers yikes, they're all coming out the pipes.
Mario, where are you? It's Atari Mario Brothers with Mario from Donkey Kong. Mario, where are you? Mario Brothers, new from Atari.
Really?
Yeah, it's clear that old. I thought it was like as old as Luigi's Mansion. No, clear back to that. That's when they decided.
Huh. I thought it was like ever since Brawl, he was a little weird.
He starts doing his weird Hindu yoga with a little bit
Bing dong bing. Too flexible, Luigi.
Yeah.
I think you don't need to be that flexible.
I don't know what that was. Could we look that up, do you think? Like on the show, we'll find out why he did that. It would have to be a reference, right? Except, no, it seems like they just said, well, what would Luigi do? And
Yeah,
they came up
they
with
said-
the weirdest shit possible.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and they came up with not what I would have thought, but I don't know what I would have thought, so shows you what I know, huh? God damn it, this black-haired woman just hurt me.
Well, that's Mario Circuit 2. The fact that that was new and I didn't realize it makes me wonder if there was... No, it's just down the outside world then. Yeah. Okay, well, we've played all of them.
Yahoo!
What would you give this out of 10? As a kart racer.
What's Double Dash?
Double Dash is like an 8.
This is like a 6, maybe a 7.
What a hater.
It can't be better than Double Dash. Think of all the...
The boosting and drifting and level design I think is better in this. But the controls in Double Dash is more fun. The stages are a bit more
The music might be
and silly.
I don't know if the music's better.
It's hard to say if the music's better. It's just different. The Mario music is like, haha, I enjoy my life. What a fun party game. This
Let's
is
say
like
Double Dash is a 9. Maybe this is a 7. Hey.
Let's say Double Dash is a 53.
I missed the DK canon.
I miss the canon of the Touhou games. What happened to them? It's all confusing.
Now they're all writing each other. What the heck?
What happened to the canon? This would not canonically happen.
No, not at all. They wouldn't stand for it. They say, I'd get my socks dirty.
They wouldn't stand for it. They'd have to lie vertically.
They would. I don't know who made it. We were talking about this before, and you don't know who made it. But, like, the fact that it was made, and something this quality was made, you were like, we'd pay $40 for this however long ago.
Yeah.
That's actually a great point. We would pay, like, $40 for this however long ago. It's awesome.
That tells you that $40 of value it still exists, but now it's just sold at $7.
Yeah, it
Crazy.
certainly could be. The imagination that let's just send it back to the GameCube days, if somehow we had it then on GameCube, it's like certainly competes with Double Dash as far as what it is, but I do think that the price of games are all screwed up.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? I think it's screwed up that Zelda was sold for $70 randomly out of nowhere.
I also think it's screwed up that some amazingly good games are sold at nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird that Doom Eternal was on sale the other day for $15. That's a pretty recent modern game. I haven't played it, I don't know, but I know that it's considered to be an excellent game.
I wonder if there's some sort of like back room thing that we don't have knowledge to of like pirates versus game sale.
It could be.
Pirates say, look, we're just going to release your game.
It could be. And so they say, well, we better drop it because they won't tolerate it. They'll go nuts over it.
Right.
Maybe that's why Nintendo never lowers their prices, because their stuff's kind of harder to emulate.
Yeah.
Because they always have weird hardware and all that.
It's stuck to their hardware.
That actually could be the case.
But the idea of this being $40 is like, yeah, it's $40, and you're like, no, it's $7. It's like, yeah, that's insane, actually, it's $7.
Yeah.
And it's insane that what two people could do to make a game now.
Right, yeah. This was made by not very many people. This wasn't like a game studio.
Yeah.
This was a
not many
Dojin
games
circle.
I've been
where they said, hey, we like this guy's art, will you do it? And that guy said no. And they said, we like this guy's art, will you do it? And he said no. And they said, how about this guy? And they said, yeah, please. And they said, how much you want? And I said, please just put my stuff in. And they said, all right then, I guess we'll pay you whatever we make off of it. I don't care.
It's insane. It's a strange...
We'll pay you to be decided. Go ahead, have fun.
It could be limitless, eh? I guess it depends on what you're comparing it with. To compare it with the Double Dash...
When you think of it as a GameCube era game, exceptional. When you think of it as, this is from the PlayStation 5 era, well... Okay.
Right. Then you think $7.
I also feel that way about the graphics. Like, the graphics didn't look that pretty in the races, but also, we are playing it on a 4K monitor.
Right.
If we were playing it on
20 years ago,
right, on a CRT television, we'd say that's the best looking game. It's right up there with the best of them. It
sparks me as like PlayStation 3.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, but like at PlayStation 3, I would say, yeah, it would be $40 at GameStop back in the day.
And now I look at a PlayStation 3 game and I go, this is disgusting. And at the time, I was like breathtaking with how good they.
Something happened with the Switch and its ability to port everything into it, and
it's now become a meeting point for the whole everything.
Yeah.
It's like you can get 16-bit games and you can also play
the original Mario and then turn it off and play the Nier Automata and Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
And you go, what the hell is happening?
Right.
And it's a wash because everybody can make all the kinds of games.
I'm so fine with that. You're right. It's now there is the freedom of, well, we don't have to do whatever the crowd is doing. We don't have to do whatever the industry is doing. We'll do what we want to do. Hey,
yeah.
You know what we want? We want a GameCube era kart racer.
I wonder when we reached that point.
It had to have been just recently. Like, so the fact that the Switch, also I think the form factor of the Switch encouraged it, because it's like, what is this? Is this a Game Boy? Yes. Is it a console, like a home console? Yes.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want it to be.
The Switch broke something.
But I think
Nintendo's always breaking something.
I think it was like New Super Mario Bros. When people realized, hey, wait a sec, we still like the old platformery stuff. Just because it's not a 3D platformer doesn't mean it's a bad one. We actually still like that. And then they said, oh, we'll keep creeping stuff in the door. I think really where it traces to was the success of Shovel Knight's Kickstarter back in the day. They posted up a 16-bit game that looked pretty, and people said, yeah, you know what? I do want some of that. And as a matter of fact, good graphics are overrated. You can take them or leave them. We can have it both ways.
This is like Wii U.
Probably late Wii. It was like whenever, I think 2013.
Okay.
I think from like 2013 it started, and then it's only been a snowball rolling and picking up momentum. And now we're on the Switch where it's just the Wild West, just anything goes. Anything that the hardware can play, the hardware will play.
Pretty neat. Thank goodness Nintendo hasn't been absorbed into something else yet. Let them be free to do whatever and frolic and change the entire industry.
Let them be as weird as they
at
want.
A time.
They're such an example of that, like, that Taoist lead from behind thing, where it's like they never have the most money, but they always are the trendsetter.
Yeah, because they have a good focus on what is fun.
Yes.
I think people forget
fun
that
instead
games
of
are
what is
supposed to be
standard.
fun.
Right.
Very
And that's
good
another fantastic thing about the indie scene, is that even if Nintendo quit being cool and started being corporate, you would still have...
We'd get an owl boy here, and we get a tunic there, and we get a
You might not
here.
have Zelda, but you'd have Blossom Tales, which is something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Good point.
All right. Peace out. Thanks for joining us on our Touhou venture.